that it enhanced the religious knowledge of community members, and it also promotes mutual introduction among all community members and strengthen their ties. Traditionally, we also invite our guests from all walks of life in our annual conventions in our second session, so that the community have introduction with them as well, and we can work along with them in different walks of life. With this, I want to announce that there were few guests who confirmed that they will be coming, but I think at the last minute, due to some commitments came up, they could not attend, and they have sent messages. I'll read out few messages, and Eamon O'Keefe, who is a very close friend of community, who could not attend. He confirmed initially, but due to some reason he could not attend this function, and he has sent his greetings to us. He has written to all the members of community, "My greetings and good wishes to you all. May the blessing of God be on you all in the work you undertake. In the short number of years I have got to know your community, and I have come to respect deeply your sincerity and commitment to your beliefs and to your fellow human beings. Your message of peace and love is badly needed in our strife-torn world. I hope the persecution of your people in certain countries around the world will stop, and that you will be allowed to go your way in peace, living out your lives under your motto of love for all, hatred for none. It is with deep regret that I cannot be with you today, but I look forward to joining you at the future events when we can share our shared beliefs in God together. I hope the project to build the mosque in Galway is proceeding well, and I look forward to the day when it will be completed and when you will have it as a place of worship in our city. It will also be a symbol of diversity in our society that will remind us that true religious tolerance is about accepting in good faith different beliefs and rejoicing in those things that we have in common, particularly our belief in God of love and the need to have love for all and hatred for none. The blessing of God on you all." We have also received a short message from Sean Barrett, TD, and he has said that, "May I extend my sincere congratulations to all members of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Ireland on the occasion of annual convention, and my best wishes for very successful and enjoyable Jalsa Salana in Galway, as Ahmadiyya Muslim community promotes to all with mutual respect and brotherhood." Similarly, we have received a couple of emails from other friends of the community. Jonah Duffy is one of them. She has sent a short message as well. So once again, thank you very much to be with us. And with this, I will request Dr. Tariq Chima to give a short presentation of our activities in Ireland. Dr. Tariq Chima.
In the name of Allah, most gracious and merciful, His Lordship, Maulana Muniruddin Shamsab, National President of the Muslim community in Ireland, respected guests and dignitaries. I will give you a brief introduction about the Ahmadiyya movement in Islam, and then briefly discuss the activities of Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Ireland. We believe that the long-awaited Messiah has come in the person of Hazrat Mirza Ghulam Ahmad alayhi salam, who claimed that the metaphorical second coming of Prophet Jesus and the divine guide whose advent was foretold by the Prophet of Islam, Muhammad, peace be upon him. We are a dynamic, fast-growing international revival movement within Islam. It was founded in 1889. It spans over 193 countries. The membership is over 160 million worldwide. Its current headquarters is in UK. We believe that God sent Ahmad al-Islam to end religious wars and condemn bloodshed. We categorically reject terrorism in any shape or form. We believe in reinstitute of morality, justice, and peace. His aim was to remove fanatical beliefs and practices from Islam. We endorse the notion of separation of mosque and state. Ahmad al-Islam taught the followers to be loyal to citizens of the country or state they reside in. The core values of Ahmadiyya Muslim community are loyalty, freedom, equity or equality, respect, and peace. The slogan of the Ahmadiyya community is love for all, hatred for none. We propagate the true teachings of Islam through its website, alislam.org, and also Sky Channel 787, MTA International. The community does its charity work through Humanity First, which is registered in 33 countries worldwide. Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad is the 5th Caliph of Promised Messiah. He currently resides in United Kingdom. He visited, as we all know, in September of 2010 for laying down the foundation stone of Maryam Mosque. He has, in the last year, spent a lot of time discussing peace worldwide and advising and giving keynote lectures in different fora. In June of last year, in the Capitol Hill, he was invited to give a keynote address, The Path to Peace, Just Relations Between Nations. At the time, a resolution was put forward in the House of Representatives, and the introductory passage stated, welcoming His Holiness to Washington, D.C., and recognizing his commitment to world peace, justice, non-violence, human rights, religious freedom, and democracy. He also gave a keynote lecture in the European Parliament in Brussels in December of last year. The title was The Key to Peace, Global Unity. I'll read a small paragraph from his speech. His Holiness said, we must try to promote peace and reconciliation in society. It is my prayer and desire that all of you should help us to promote love, affection, reconciliation, and brotherhood throughout society. He went on further to say, I would urge you all to propagate to others the importance of respecting and honoring one another, as this is the only way that we can save the world from impending devastation. Recently, celebrating the 100 years of Ahmadiyya Muslim community in UK, there was a historic reception given in the Parliament House. Right Honourable Nick Clegg, Deputy Prime Minister, at that occasion said, the most important values and ethos which the Ahmadiyya community has steadfastly communicated to millions of people around the world is the course one of peace, of love, and one of reconciliation. And that is the message which is enduring, powerful at all times. A compilation of the speeches and letters of His Holiness has been published, titled World Crisis and the Path to Peace. This book can be accessed through the website alislam.org. Under the leadership of its spiritual successors, Ahmadiyya Muslim community has now built over 15,000 mosques worldwide, over 500 schools, and 30 hospitals. The Holy Quran has been translated into 70 different world languages, including Irish. The brief history of Ahmadiyya Muslim community in Ireland, we believe that the first Irish Ahmadi was a Muslim lady in 1928, Miss Catherine. Members have been living in Ireland since 1970s. It was registered as a religious charity in 1992. A Imam Ibrahim Noonan, first Irish Imam appointed as missionary in charge to Ireland and has been serving Ireland since 2003. I will briefly go through the activities of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Association Ireland in the past year. The most important and prominent project is the Mary Mosque project, or Masjid Maryam. As we all know, the thumbs up went ahead and the planning permission was granted in 2010, and then the blessed day that His Holiness came to Galway to lay the foundation stone of this mosque. The project started in June 2012, and we expect the completion of the mosque itself in August 2013. The prayer area would be 85 square meters. The whole building would be 217 square meters. The height of the dome would be 11 meters, and the minaret height would be 12.5 meters. This from a architect's plan. It has the work started and just gives you a snapshot of the work as it progressed over the last year. And this is it last few days. So a small amount of work is left for completion. Community also has been very active in the interfaith and peace initiatives and has a tradition of holding conferences on this issue. They are in the 7th year of holding these conferences, and this is well accepted by and received by the community. These are just pictures from these conferences, which are held both in Galway and Dublin. This tradition has followed this year as well, in which the participants have an option of discussing and trying to bring the community together from different religious backgrounds. Same is held in Dublin as well. Community is also active in charitable work. In the last year,